Okay, welcome back. This is Elvis from rooftuneup.ca. We're here in Thornhill right now, about to do a repair. Basically what we're going to do is we're going to take out that vent right there and put in a real B vent for that washroom because it's leaking from the back. And that's what we're going to be doing, but you can't really do that safely here because of this buildup on the east trough with the ice. So basically for you guys at home, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the time to notch out. You can see the east trough nail right there. Basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to notch this out with the end of my hatchet really quickly. It takes about 5 minutes, and what I'll be able to do is I'll be able to tie my ladder onto that nail, and I'll be able to go up to a few more feet here and safely remove this vent. So clue in, and I'm going to teach you guys really quickly how to do a good winter repair and how to be safe doing it. Stay tuned. Okay, so welcome back. Here you have it. You can see that I've notched out just enough, and I haven't went all the way down to the bottom because obviously I don't want to puncture the east trough, but just taking out an inch or so underneath that nail and tying this ladder on as tight as you can get it. You can see, okay, it's quite tight. I'm not too worried about going anywhere, and I got my colleague Neil down there just to be sure. Okay, so stay tuned. Now basically what I'm going to do is I'm just going to climb up here a foot and start removing this vent, and then I'm going to remove a few shingles around the vent because the hole's big. I'm going to be putting in a B vent for the washroom stack that comes up for the fan. Okay, so we'll stay tuned. See you soon. Okay, so I've got that vent out, and here, as you can see, that the water as it melts down actually gets pushed up behind the vent. Okay, that's why it's leaking. I got a little bit of that. But it's a very simple fix. Basically what we're going to do is we're going to remove any shingles that are cut. So this one's broken, and this one over here, and these a couple right here because of their holes in it. What we're going to do is we're going to put a real B vent in here. Obviously we can't just stuff the B vent up where it is, not just because of the holes, but because also the B vent is quite a bit smaller. So basically what I'm going to do right now is just prep this, remove the shingles, fill it back in, cut my hole from my B vent, and install my B vent. Okay. So there you have it, the shingles removed. Now I'll put some new shingles on there, and I'll show you guys at home how to cut your hole right where you want it. Okay, so once you guys get your shingles back on here, what you can do is you can just place your vent like so. And remember, you're cutting as close to this little box as you can here. So if you raise it up like so, you can see already that I've already marked just a little slit here and a little slit here. That gives me my width. Okay, and then all you gotta do is just put a little slit. Well, we know that this is pretty much gonna be the top. Okay, so I'm gonna cut that for you real quick right here. Okay, and there you have it. So it's all done and installed, nice and tight is the key. Okay, if you happen to make it a little big here, you can always insert a little 6-inch like this. It just stuffs up underneath. This way you don't have vents exposed that are like that. I've got to get up there and fix that one too. If you could see that one, you can see that the side of the vent, you see how the plastic is exposed? That's because the guy that cut that vent made the hole way too big, and that vent up there is leaking as a result of that. So I'm going to address that as well. Basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to replace that vent because of the holes in it, and I'm going to put 6 inches in there, fill it in real tight. Alright, so there you guys have it. That's how you replace a washroom vent. It's actually called the B vent. There's a little flap inside right there. And thanks for cluing in. This is Elvis and the boys from rooftuneup.ca. We'll see you next time.